Howdy Commanders, this is Blade MD from Ios Clan Rubicon, and we have the Show versus Hood. These are both Ios clans. The Show goes by the tag name Live, and we have the perspective here of Badass Killer, who is in his Nightingale. Looks like they started with a Phantom and a Nightingale going into center, which is a wise decision because the center beacon on Yamantau is so crucial to whether or not you win or lose this as a squad. Shorter maps, center beacon can be a lot easier to take, but this is a map that, traditionally speaking, when you've got two solid crews going against each other, battles for the center beacon can last more than half the game. I've seen them go 6-7 minutes into the game before somebody finally got the center beacon, and that's what made the difference. So good for Live and being able to get the center beacon here. They also had dropped two Aujuns at first, and so they were able to keep pressure long distance with those calamities. So for Hood, now it's going to be on them to organize a very well-coordinated attack to retake center. Now this doesn't have to happen immediately. They can keep pounding on these guys and take away as many bots as possible from Live until the time comes when they need to make that coordinated attack. And for those who haven't spent a lot of time in clans and in full squads, that time usually is going to be when you see the 6 to 5 minute mark appear up above. Now you can see with the 3 beacons that Live has, their beacon bar, that blue line to the left of the clock, is a lot longer than the red bar. And that's because the longer you hold 3 or more beacons, the slower your beacon bar goes down. And that's why you'll see plenty of losses when you played, not because they killed more of your bots, but because they were better at controlling the beacon bar. So what we have going on right now is another good push by Hood trying to get center, but really what it looks like going on is they're not very well coordinated with bringing a good 4 bots in. A good strategy here would be to have either a distraction or of bots going either to the flank or to the home beacon, pulling some of Live's forces one way or the other, and then at the same time bringing bots up the ramp or from the opposite side bridge. But they haven't really done that yet. It really kind of looks like they've just been bringing 1 bot in at a time, and that's just not going to be successful in Beacon Rush because the team that controls the center beacon can spawn on the ramp and immediately have reinforcements there, whereas when you don't have it, you've got to spawn way far away at your home or flank. Now I did speed this video up to 1.5 speed, so it's going 1.5 times faster than normal. I do that because it makes the action a little bit faster, and I think in the videos that I record it also allows for a better view of the field because the bots tend to look around more and you can see who's where. So like here, for example, Hood has made a push on the flank. They've brought 2 bots over here, and there's at least 2, if not 3 bot guys from Live going after them. And hey, look what's happened. The Hood just retook center because they also had a counterattack going on at center at the same time. So they really got their stuff together here. Very well done on Hood's part, being able to make that coordinated attack on 2 flanks, both on the right side, on the uncovered bridge side, drawing forces away from center, and then being able to bring enough forces up the middle to take center. But they're not able to hold it here. They're not bringing their forces back to center. So this guy over here on the right, in the future, if he was one of my teammates, I'd say, dude, you'd be cool if you just ditched that bot right there and brought it back up to center and brought reinforcements there, because holding center right now for the rest of this game is going to be so key for Hood. If they hold 3 beacons for the rest of this game, even though it looks like they're way behind on the beacon bar, they are going to win. So it's really going to be up to them now to control this game. And so now live, they're going to have to figure out a way to push back and find another beacon. So let's watch and see how they decide to do this. So right now they've got a phantom going up the ramp, and they've got at least one or two guys over on the left covered bridge pushing down. But now you can see there's a couple of guys from Hood trying to make that push to that direction as well to keep them at bay. What's really impressive here is Badass Killer's got 3,191 hit points, and he's still killing bots. Well done, dude. Well done. So, we're down to almost a minute and a half left. If Live doesn't make a move now and try to prevent Hood from holding those three beacons, they're at serious risk of losing this game. So that's why we have Badass. He's looking at the map now. You can see four of them are all corralled over on that one beacon. That's not really wise. Right now, they've got a guy looking to push to their home. You can see him right there going up the ramp, and that's why Badass is watching. He's waiting to drop in. So what should be happening right now is there's three guys sitting on the center beacon. At least two of them could be considering to push down to that flank, because if the beacon bar is so close, it's going to be a matter of fractions really as to who wins this game. If here we go. Somebody's flipping a beacon there. Oh, they turned it white. Oh, no, they didn't get it. They lost it. Oh my gosh, look how close that beacon bar is. I don't even know who's going to win this one. Oh, Live won it. And I think if I were to go back and zoom in and count the pixels, that must have been like a 1 pixel win. That was a hell of a good game.